Anybody who has had to go buy lumber lately, it's like price of a firstborn. So apparently I wasn't recording. It said I was recording, said I'd been recording 9 minutes, and I got down here and I'm missing a chunk. So yeah, that's good to know. Vlogging. You're at the mercy of technology. All right. Here's Lamb Chomp. She's eating her breakfast. I think every single video somebody asks, where's Bubbles? I've even seen the comment, yeah, it was an okay video, but Bubbles wasn't in it. So I guess it was all right. Here's Bubbles. Bubbles, how you doing? No comment. He's got his food scraps. He's happy. So as you can see, these pigs have destroyed, like they're even digging up trees now. No respect. Try to give them some trees for shade. They rip the trees out. So to all the people who have wondered how Bubbles is doing great. He is living his best life. They have demolished this pen. I've got two options. I'm either gonna move him out in the woods, or I'm going to rent a wood chipper, acquire a wood chipper somehow, and start chipping all that great big pile of brush you guys saw us clear up where the guinea hogs are. It's still just sitting there. I haven't had a chance to get a wood chipper out here. We're either gonna fill this with wood chips or move them out and let this have a break, because these pigs are destructive. I think what's funny is we put a whole load of wood chips in here and they have completely dug up and buried. I mean, you can kind of see them there, and then Bubbles, he buried his. You can't really even see the wood chips anymore. There's some over there. He scooted them all that way. He's destroying his house. He's remodeling. Tried the pen. It's okay, but in a way, me and Meg were talking about it the other day, and pens are okay, but I feel too much like a lazy farmer having the pens. I don't mean that to be offensive. It's just I have the ability and the woods to put the pigs, and so it just seems like me personally, I'm being a little bit lazy by sticking them in one spot and not moving them. So I think what we'll end up doing, I need to get a couple more energizers and a couple more fences, and then I can move them out in the woods. All right, you pigs ready for breakfast? That's pork chop, that's bacon, and that's sausage. So these pigs, we've had them, I think about 2 months. These are our feeder pigs, Hampshire, Berkshire cross. These pigs are gonna get big. They have already, I'm fairly certain they've doubled in size since we've got them. When we got them, I could pick them up no problem, and now they're nearing 100 pounds. So we're really happy with how fast they're growing. All right, let's feed these poor guys. They're getting tired of me yakking. Now I'm going to talk about something that we neglected to talk about on the last video. We got our meat birds, as you guys saw. It was a really busy day and I had so many irons in the fire. I spaced it. We spaced it. Hey, meat birds. Let me get out of here. Every time I film in here, the camera has a hard time with the light. So, these are our meat birds. These are the Cornish cross. They're from Murray McMurray. We started working with Murray McMurray when we got here. They've basically been the go-to place for our chickens, our meat birds, our layers. We got our turkeys there, we got our ducks. Basically, they've been a pleasure to work with. They are some great people. That's where we got our meat birds from. If you are looking to get into some meat birds or layers or whatever kind of poultry, check them out. We'll leave a link below. Good people to work with. What is it? What is it? They've been in the brooder for about a week. Smell a little bit ripe in here. I think it's time to clean them out. I'm going to take them outside today and put them in one of the tractors. I've still got to repair one of the other tractors. I'll be doing that today. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to get them first time on grass. Now the morning quest of where the heck did the wagon go? There it is. Way down there. All right, so while I walk over here and get this, it's story time. A lot of people in the last video asked us about the truck, about the excursion. I tried my darndest to diagnose what was going on. I did everything I could try, everything that I had equipment for. I could not find anything wrong. You know, no smoking gun. I changed a sensor that was messed up. And really, I'm just like, I ran out of ideas. So I found a shop, got it towed down there, was down there for a couple days. The shop's really busy. In fact, they are a highly rated, highly recommended shop. They work on just power strokes. I didn't expect them to even get to diagnosing ours. They called me after it had been there a day and a half, and they basically went over and told me everything that I had already figured out, which made me feel better. What they found out was there's some sort of leak going on in the entire passenger side, some sort of back pressure leakage through the fuel injectors, and it's basically causing misfires. Whole bunch of stuff. I know a lot of you are like, oh, you're speaking a different language. Anyways, it was just more than I had the ability to diagnose. They found the problem. They're working on it. He said the problem is they've got to get that fixed, get the leak fixed. I think it's bad seals on the injectors. They have to get that fixed, and then they can see if there's anything else wrong with it. It is what it is. We had the discussion. The reason I wanted to dig into that truck is I wanted to learn more about the motors. I wanted to learn more about how the 6.0 works, and I did. But what I also discovered is my time is so valuable right now, especially in spring with planting season. It's not worth it right now. I have got so much to do and just not enough hours in the day, and so playing mechanic is just not the right time. So it's one of those, it's actually probably more cost effective to take it and have someone do it, even though I wanted to learn and, you know, do it myself. Most things I can do myself, but it was just like, I'm not spending this much more money on diagnostic equipment just so I can figure it out. It's like, just take it to a shop. So we did what we should have done in the first place and just took it to a shop. So anyways, let's get these chickies out on grass. So counting right now, we are at 72 out of the 75 we ordered. We have only lost one since they've been here. That was in the first day. A couple of them died in transport. I think they just sat in the boxes too long. I mean, it happens. You're always bound to lose a couple. Yeah, we're at 72. Not bad. That's a lot of meat birds right there. All right, you guys ready for a ride? This one, I told you guys like a video or two ago, I've got to fix. That side's got a dent. But back here, yeah, that ain't gonna stop anything. And then big old hole right there. So I'm going to replace that. That's probably what I'll work on today. This other one, however, is completely fine. It will keep the chickies in there and safe. It will keep them from escaping and keep predators out for today. It's still too cold at night to really, leave them out. Probably for the first, I don't know, 3 weeks, something like that. We will move them inside at night, especially when it's cold, and then we'll put them out in the morning. We'll do that until they're all feathered out, and once they're feathered out, they can keep warm. All right, that concludes chores. On to the work. It's always interesting to take the minivan of manliness and, get stuff at Lowe's. I bought all the metal they had, and then had to get some plastic. Man, that plastic is expensive. And then they didn't have any 2x3s, so I'm just going to make my own. Yeah, who would have knew? We got this mobile home done in the nick of time because lumber prices, oh my gosh, guys. Anybody who has had to go buy lumber lately, it's like price of a firstborn. All right, I'm gonna grab some tools, grab my tool belt, and get to replacing the plastic and stuff on that tractor. All right, we're all fixed. It's more better. That chintzy fiberglass stuff is no more. I feel a lot better about some metal between the chickens and various predators. We haven't really had, knock on wood, we haven't had predator pressure. We do have hawks, but we have not lost anybody to hawks. I'm pretty happy with that. That was a good day's project. I'm gonna go get out of the sun. Are you ready?
Ready for chores?
Nubbin head.
Because I'm so tired.
She's like, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed.
Yes.
The sun is setting, so my day is ending.
But it's not bedtime yet.
All right, meat bird chores. All right, it is the evening. It is time to put away meat birds and do the evening chores, collect the eggs, put the pigs to bed, all of those good things. Yeah, I went inside after this afternoon and I took a nap. I never take naps. You can ask my mom how much I slept as a small child. Naps have never been my forte.
Not really.
We have any casualties? No. They're all huddled.
Are they going to bed?
I'm gonna have to get my chicken hook.
Yeah, where is it?
Should be over there next to the A-frame. They don't need much overnight. Probably another week. I will take their feed at night. We had pretty good luck last batch we did. I helped feed every night, and there's like no food waste.
Yeah.
They're hungry, and so they eat everything, and they don't drop it and make a mess. And I found when we leave feed with them 24 hours a day, they just seem to waste more.
Yes.
And they don't scratch. They don't, you know, if they drop it on the ground, they just leave it. And I found they like to not be wasteful.
Yeah.
So we've had pretty good luck with that so far. Let's go collect eggs. I think Brett has been getting all the eggs.
Like it. So why do you have a basket of eggs hanging on the hook here?
We have some old hens in here that were given to us that need to be culled.
Yeah.
These old layers, they hang out inside here and wait for eggs to be laid, and then they go eat them.
Yes.
So we have had to check throughout the day, and we just put a basket in there, up out of reach. We just collect all the eggs and put them in there. As you can see, like there's one in here. That one's all covered in yolk, so that means we weren't fast enough.
No.
So.
But it seems to be working fairly well.
It seems to be working fairly well.
Chuck, you looking mighty majestic in this beautiful sunset. Look, he's like, yes, I know.
Oh, you ladies are slackers today. I take back all the nice things I said about you last night.
Aw.
We only got 6. So I'm gonna get a little bit sappy. These are I assume apple, maybe pear, something like that, that were here. They're just covered in lichen and moss and very sick looking. We have put compost on them, we have mulched them, we have trimmed them, we have done all the things. We have given them love. Last year we had nothing. No, not a single bud, nothing. This year we've got a few buds.
We do, it's very exciting. Just a few.
Just a few, and just on this one.
Yeah.
It's very encouraging because it means by just showing a little bit of love and taking a little bit of care, you can actually improve stuff and get stuff to do better.
Yeah.
That's a life lesson. Just a little TLC, and you'll be amazed what blossoms you'll see.
Aw, that was romantic.
Hey, scaredy pigs.
They're not scared. Look at him. They're happy.
If you don't announce your presence and you walk around the corner right here, they freak out.
They do, actually.
They are enjoying the grass
They
immensely.
are. They were romping yesterday.
We were doing our nightly walk, and they're just down here, just like, you know how a dog goes on a jag?
Yeah.
And they go cracker dog? That's what the pigs were doing, and we're just up there watching it. So I didn't know pigs went cracker like a dog.
Cracker pig.
Cracker pig. All right, they're pretty much shut down. I already fed them their evening rations. Those pigs are good. The guineas are good. All right, that's gonna do it for us for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.